from the times there now. There's only half a second between those three guys for the first lap.
Look who's back in fourth place too, the Wellington favourite, Huxford.
Yeah, the local crowd will be giving the red car the big rev. The Mother's Capri coming down the front straight. Chevy power, 6 litres of it. Got a bit more than these other guys. Of course, they're all 5-litre machines.
Spoiler almost comes adrift as you see it banging its way around the circuit here. She doesn't look much like the old Capris we remember, but it's got plenty of grunt, let me tell you. When he puts the boot into it, she just sits up and goes.
Was I born when these Capris were made?
Your old man raced one. And did a pretty good job of it too, Russell. If he's watching us back in Australia. And he probably is. All right, Pedersen now from the Iowa in-car shot. You can see just how hard they've got to work. Has a look in the mirrors. Make sure that he's got a bit of room to move here. Story of his weekend. Well, Wayne Huxford now, the Wellington driver. He's up into third place. Junior Johnson crawls all over the back. He's come from nowhere, Johnson, out of this to try and catch up with the leading pack. Now, Huxford, he's got his hands full now, I'll tell you, because Johnson won't fool around with him.
No, Johnson won't. Look, I think Steve obviously has got the speed advantage on everybody. He's done the fastest lap of the race, and a 23 down on that last lap's about half a second faster than the next car. But again, you've got to be able to get past, and Huxford will be hard to pass.
Wayne Huxford, the red mist that have been dropped now, the race face would certainly be on.
It is. I can tell even from here. You can't see those brocky eyes that look like saucers, but Huxford's got those spectacles, mate, and they'll be very, very much focused on the rear vision. That's where he wants Junior Johnson to stay. No worries.
Not sure Johnson's going to get round him at this stage, but Huxford's doing a great job. Morris back in action in behind there too. Huxford goes for a dive up the inside, and let's not have a repeat of yesterday, and just made it, I'll tell you. And look who's there, the same car number 69, Robin McDonald. He's been caught in that spot twice.
He's been a moving chicane for this for these couple of races, and I thought that Steve was going to fire around the outside of him and they're going to have contact there, so did very well to do that. Steve Johnson, fastest lap of the race on a 1 minute 23.062. As I said, half a second faster than the next car.
Have a look at third. Oh, it's all Huxo. Huxford comes in with a Capri in third place. Oh, he will go absolutely berserk. What a great result for him, and the crowd urging him on as he goes over the line to take third place. Stephen Johnson, the fastest car on the circuit, in behind him, but that's how they're finished. Well, he'd have a grin, I dead set, would be a mile wide.
I don't know which one's going to be happiest, whether it's going to be Hux with his old Capri or Alan Ferguson. Yeah, that's a great day for both of them. Fantastic result.
There've been a handful of cars round this circuit over the weekend, but I tell you what, they've turned it on for everybody. There's been a couple of unfortunate incidents that have happened around Ashley Stitchbury, and we really feel sorry for him and the team, but I guess that's what it's all about. Alan Ferguson, first place, terrific job, great drive from him. Mark Pedersen struggled a bit because of the hairpin, couldn't get the car in there. Wayne Huxford from Wellington, they'll be cheering him on forever now. Stephen Johnson, a terrific job to fight back, was the fastest car on the circuit. Paul Morris struggled a bit most of the weekend, but came in 5th place. Clint, there they are, the big cars, the monsters go round, and Alan Ferguson's done the job. But what about old Hux?
Yes, your sort of car, Dazzler, and great drive by the local Wellington man. He will be going right off there in that classic old Capri. We'll take a short break on 3 Sport, but don't go away. Plenty more great action to come right where you are, right here.